Okay, so it's official. We got two great remix songs that talk about our two young corners. Plus, what Saquon Barkley is doing in the second half of football games is crazy. As for the Eagles' number one ranked defense, where do we start? Who's playing better? Linebackers, secondary, or D line? I can't pick, but what I do know is that the 8-2 start we got this year is way different than last. We also hear from a defensive captain who explains that this defense is still getting better. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Tall Podcast. If you rock with the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. So the Philadelphia Eagles prepare for Week 12 off a mini bye. We did play last week, but it was Thursday night, and we all know what happened. We destroyed the Commanders. However, this week, we will be on the road taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And of course, we're going to break down that matchup throughout the week. But there is something I want to get to early as it pertains to that game. WIP tweeted today, it looks like it's a two-horse race for the 2024 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Jared Verse, minus 175. Quinyon Mitchell, plus 250. This is via FanDuel. Eagles at Rams on Sunday Night Football in LA is going to be fire. Both these rookies are going to have very tough matchups, whether it's Quinyon Mitchell lining up against Puka Nacua or Cooper Kupp, whichever one does not go in a slot to match up against Cooper DeJean, who, by the way, a smaller sample size, but since week 5, when he got introduced to the lineup, nobody at the corner position has a better Pro Football Focus grade. I'm just saying. But let's get back to the two-horse race. Jared's verse matchup is going to be just as hard. He got Lane Johnson on one side, Jordan Mailata on the other, and if he does decide to stunt in the middle, you got guys like Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, and Mekhi Becton. So this game could go a long way in which rookie can hold their own against a fire opponent. Through 10 games, Jared Verse has 2 forced fumbles, a pass deflection, a fumble recovery, 4.5 sacks, 42 combined tackles, 11 tackles for loss, and 14 quarterback hits, which is pretty darn good for a rookie. However, let's look at this comparison from Brendan Deeg on Twitter. Sauce Gardner and Quinyon Mitchell, the year he ran away with Defensive Rookie of the Year and was All-Pro. Sauce, 26 yards allowed in coverage per game. Quinyon, 27.4 yards allowed in coverage per game. Sauce, 2.3 catches allowed per game. Quinyon, 2.3 catches allowed per game. Sauce, a 62.9 passer rating allowed. Quinyon, a 70 passer rating allowed. Sauce, a 2.8 yards after catch allowed per reception. Quinyon, 2.2 yards after catch allowed per reception. And last but not least, 2 touchdowns allowed in 17 games. As for Quinyon, only 10 games, but 0 touchdowns allowed. Which means if he continues this, which is not going to be easy, especially with the opponents we got on this schedule coming up. But I'm thinking Quinyon is going to take that Defensive Rookie of the Year. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who do you got? Quinyon Mitchell or Jared Verse? Let's hear a remix from the real Malik Joe on TikTok.
Damn, you ain't heard? Your favorite Z got locked up.
Damn, for real? Where they sent him at?
Shit, he ain't never getting out. They sent his ass to Guantanamo Bay.
I'm steady tryna go in motion, but no matter where I go, Quinyon is getting closer, and it seems like he already knows where I'm going. He got tight coverage. I got no target. Quinyon unlocked me, and I got locked up. Quinyon let me
Throw me a screen, please.
Quinyon let me
Maybe
out.
a end around.
Quinyon let me out. No.
I can't get open, please
Quinyon
help
let
me.
out. I'm locked up. Quinyon let me out. Quinyon let me out. I'm locked up. Quinyon let me out. No. Quinyon let me out.
Hey, I've been using that song Locked Up to preach what Quinyon Mitchell does to CB1s. However, I don't got bars like the real Malik Joe. But don't worry, Quinyon Mitchell ain't the only one. Cooper DeJean has a song too. His came out before he suited up as an Eagle, right when he was drafted.
The Philadelphia Eagles select Cooper DeJean Beat, Iowa. Let's go.
I'm the Jackie Robinson of the NFL.
Don't you want some white cornerbacks? Where they at?
Cooper DeJean is not a safety. He's just a corner who'll lock down your number one. DeJean is CB1. Said his wide ass can run. DeJean is CB1. Let me guess. Quicker than fast, sneaky athletic, let that white boy play corner.
So good that white people can't even do it, Travis. Like, that's how you know it's the hardest position. They don't even let white guys try to play quarterback anymore. Like, they just said, you're done.
Cooper DeJean is not a safety. He's just a corner who'll lock down your number one.
Of course, Cooper DeJean did not compare himself to Jackie Robinson. That was made up for the video. Shout out to Bateman Nation on TikTok for that one. But again, both these guys got their own song, and it's catchy in their own way. Now, before we get to what Saquon Barkley is doing in the second half of football games, plus a deeper look at the defense, including what they think about themselves in the locker room and what this 8-2 season means this year compared to last year, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Factor. Eat stress-free with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Choose from weekly menu of 35 options, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. Also discover more than 60 add-ons every week like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, and beverages to help you stay fueled and feel good all day long. What are you waiting for? Get started today and fuel up for your springtime goals. One of my favorite things about Factor is simply eliminate the hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Simply heat and savor the good stuff. Plus, it's really flexible. I went to Virginia, paused my order, everything was good. When I came back, I got on my regularly scheduled program. You can add and subtract with ease. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50PhillyMike to get 50% off, plus free shipping on your first box. That's code 50PhillyMike at factor75.com to get 50% off, plus free shipping on your first box. Once again, you can find that link in the description or pinned to the comment section. Stop ordering now, especially all that junk food. Go get Factor. Your wallet will thank you, your body will thank you, and your time will be well spent, which means you can accomplish more in your day. I got mine. Go get yours. So we all know that Saquon Barkley has been a huge part of the Eagles' success, especially throughout this 6-game winning streak. He has over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, and at any moment can take a play to the crib, especially when we need a spark. But what Anthony DeBona said on Twitter about Saquon Barkley is even crazier. Eagles running back Saquon Barkley has generated plus 309 rushing yards over expected in the second half of games this season, which is the most in the NFL and the most by any player through their first 11 weeks of a season since 2018, according to Next Gen Stats. Why is that important? Because in cold weather games or big games in general, you need a closer. And Saquon Barkley is the Philadelphia Eagles closer. It keeps the other offense off the field. It keeps the chains moving, and the defense gets tired. They don't want to run after Saquon or tackle Saquon because he's just too big. No diddy. But I'm just saying, as the game goes on, our best player gets better. And this is why the Eagles are finding success late in the game, also are an offense you can count on, because as soon as they stack the box, guys like Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown go to work as well. Again, Saquon really thinks his offense is still evolving. I do too. So does Jalen. Again, we haven't played our best football, but it's good to continue to get hot as the season goes on. We saw what happened last year, but this year just feels different. Every game was close last year, even against opponents we should beat by a lot. In this win streak, we started putting teams away. You can go back and look at the Browns game as a close game, but it was the special teams that screwed up. The Eagles' offense and defense is doing exactly what it needs to do versus good and medium or bad opponents. John Clark tweeted today, the Eagles are 8-2 or better for the third straight year for the first time in team history. 7 of the 9 times the Birds have had a start as good as this year, they made it to the NFL Championship or Super Bowl. Go check out Dave Sangaro on NBCS for the full article. But that's nice to know. 2 times we didn't, but 7 times we did. And again, this team is loaded with guys who are hungry and guys who know how to get to where we want to go. Last year might be in the back of some of y'all heads, but I forgot about it because this team just looks different. Looking at the Eagles defense since week 6, as we talked about yesterday on the live stream, shout out to everybody who joined. Net yards per game allowed, 211.3. First, yards per play allowed, 3.77, which ranks first. Sacks, 22, which ranks first. Points per game allowed, 13.8, which ranks second. And takeaways, 11, which ranks third. And the Eagles are also 6-0 in the last 6. Again, I want to credit Nakobe Dean for stepping up, Zach Bond for being the best linebacker in the NFL, no ifs, ands, or buts. But the D-line that is stepping up so big, you got to give credit to guys like Josh Sweat, BG, who's still doing it, Nolan Smith, who looks a lot better, Jalen Carter, who is the anchor of this defensive line. Word on the Bird tweeted a couple days ago, Jalen Carter currently has the 3rd highest D-tackle pass rush grade in the NFL, 85.3. The dude's playing 100% of the snaps. He's unblockable. He's given so many other people their opportunity to go get their sacks because he's getting double teamed and he's even beating double teams. We also can't forget Jordan Davis, who a lot of people are down on his pass rush skills, but helps us be a top 5 rush defense. Milton Williams, Mora Jomo. Again, the D-line is not selfish. And for another old guy that a lot of people were down on to start the season due to the podcast stuff, since week 6, Slay has allowed just 7 receptions on 17 targets for 92 yards, 0 touchdowns, and he got 5 PBUs. Slay is playing good. Plus, he's been nicked up over the last couple games as well. Shout out to Anthony DeBona for this stat too. But listen to Slay break down the defense in general on his pod. If you missed it, go check it out. But listen to this clip.
Let's get into this defense. Our defense is playing very efficient. We got elite players on each level right now. And I'm saying the D-line is destroying stuff right now. You know, so I want to say the other word. I'm going to keep it calm right now because it go just build up, and now I'm going to just be cussing all through the pod today. But the defense is playing outstanding, man. We got to continue to keep going. We know we're not satisfied yet. We're not satisfied at all. We got still a lot of meat left on the table. No Diddy to that. But we got a lot to still clean up and still keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. With us still playing great ball. And I think in this last 6 weeks, we've probably been giving up an average about no more than 15 at least points a game. You know what I'm saying? Because we really been doing our jump. And our D-line is going crazy right now. Jalen Carter, he's really like starting to you just see the growth in his year 2 right now. Like he is unblockable one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Of course you might win one-on-one once in a while, maybe. But the whole game, he's dominating. And a lot of guys were saying a lot of stuff about Nolan Smith. And I told y'all earlier in my podcast this year that Nolan was going to be a guy to step up big. And you see what he's been doing. He having a sack. He got 3 sacks this year, I think 3.5. You know, he's getting a lot of pressure. He's a damn good run stopper. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been one of our best upcoming players right now. And for him to be that young and going in, I told y'all these years 2 guys are stepping up big. Yeah, stepping up big. And then we also see a lot of stuff about Jordan Davis. Oh, he'll wait this. Oh, this, da-da-da. We ain't the best run defense, one of the top run defenses in the league without this man. He's stepping up big for us. You know what I'm saying? After losing Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, like we lost some real talented D tackles before them guys got here. You know what I'm saying? Jordan played with Fletcher and all us, but like to replace them guys, they're doing a great damn job right now. I'm talking about overall, the whole fit. And my boy Sweaty, he's due for a new badge. I think this is last year of his contract. He's playing at a level that's crazy right now. Of course, the numbers of sack ain't going up, but ever since this bye week, Sweaty has been one of the top pass rushers in this league. I think got maybe 3 or 4 sacks as well, in our 6-game winning streak. So he's playing elite level. And Barnes and our linebackers, like they continue to keep showing, making up plays. Like you can see him on film everywhere. You just seen Barnes as one player of the week, NFC, with the forced fumbles and all this great stuff he did against Dallas. Like this week, he playing lights out. You see the big 4th down stop. You know what I'm saying? He's everywhere on the field. First, 3rd down PBU during the game. Like defense is playing to a level that is just crazy. It really is crazy. And these guys are really like, is up right now. And of course you go to the secondary. Got to talk about the secondary. And look, when I told y'all early, Q, he's having a true all-pro year. You know what I'm saying? He really is. Like, Q got his own Allen over there right now. And I'm going to say right now because the fact that Terry McLaurin, like, y'all know how I feel about Terry. I think he's a damn great receiver, in this league. Been playing in this league for a long time. I've been traveling against him since I've been an Eagle. And it's the first time I ain't had to travel because we got a real trustworthy corner on the other side that really gets it done. And then how that offense was set up is Terry is always to the quarterback left. And that's to the defense right. And guess who's on that defensive right? Quinyon Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Q, a.k.a. my little brother, a.k.a. I call him my son too sometimes. He really dialed in, locked in through the whole week, maybe walking through a lot of stuff together to make sure you prepare for this. And look, 20 routes, 0 targets. And then you saw it yourself. That's why I respect Terry, you know what I'm saying? Because I do the same thing. I respect folks. And some people don't like the fact that I respect folks about this game because I give credit when credit is due. After the meeting, after the game, you saw what Terry said. He said, hey, that kid over there, Quinyon Mitchell, he doesn't play like a rookie. And he does it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot to say about a receiver that's making $25 million. That's one of the best in this game right now. Talking about Quinyon like that. So that's big time. That's very, very big time for Quinyon. And man, it's just the sky's the roof for this kid. And then Coop doing this thing. Hey, I don't know if y'all saw the 2 shirts too. Go get on my shirts, but Reed's playing outstanding again. I don't know if y'all noticed this, right? But if y'all look at Reed picks, doesn't they look like they're the same plays every time? Your asses better stop throwing that motherfucker to the hash because Reed is going to catch it. People get hey, they got 2 white guys playing DBs. And it's you know what I'm saying? It's not like a normal thing. A lot of believe it's just, but it's normal. It's very normal. Definitely with our 2, you know what I'm saying? And I call him milk check. Because everybody should say, we see a white guy in the secondary, you milk check it. And that means basically attack him. But I always tell Reed, you ain't no milk check. You is the check. You know what I'm saying? We don't milk check over here. You saying no milk check. And that's why you don't throw it over there. Because my boy really would get down. And Coop will get down as well. So we really playing great in this secondary. The whole defense is playing damn amazing, man.
He's not the only one. I mean, Saquon Barkley could have talked about the offense, but who did he give credit to? The whole defense. And I mean the whole defense.
Defense is balling. I didn't mean to cut you off, but defense is balling. All the names you guys hear and the jerseys you probably see it mostly on the offense, but those guys are coming alive. I think Q and Coop, young guys who are playing great ball. Zach is playing at an all-pro level. Kobe stepping up. Reed always finds a way, get his hands on the ball for some reason. But those guys, you got to play complementary football. We could do a little bit of job of that this game with offense and defense and special teams. But that's the main thing about football. It takes everybody. It takes all 3 phases to win football games.
With all that being said, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. I honestly love hearing from y'all. Please do your boy a favor and go check out Factor Food. Link is in the description and or the pinned comment section. Eat healthier, better, and quicker. You won't regret it. Last but not least, muscle emoji, like, subscribe, comment, because y'all comments inspire videos and all that stuff. And we will be giving a free entry out for the jersey giveaway soon, probably in the next video. So again, turn the notification bell on, subscribe to the channel, and we gonna keep giving stuff away. Love all the support that y'all been giving me as of late, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.